Hey Sunny friends, welcome back to the Sunny News. I'm super excited about today's video because it has taken me 6 years to make it. I'm not kidding. It's been about 6 years since I quit my job, sold my house, married a Londoner, and moved to London. And in that time, I've been able to adjust and get used to the cultural differences, so much so that it's become really easy to identify American tourists when I see them in London. Unfortunately, I can't say all these things are going to be really favorable, so if you're an American and that might bother you, then you probably want to click away. One of the first things English people will say about Americans is that we're really loud. And based on 6 years of experience, they're right. When I go to a restaurant, it is so easy to spot the Americans at a table because their volume is so much higher than everyone else. Americans also come off as extremely impatient. The vibe in Europe is different. It's a slower pace. So you shouldn't come here expecting everything to happen in a lightning New York minute because it just doesn't work that way here. Americans stereotypically don't have as much knowledge about history and geography, and we don't travel abroad as much as Europeans. So putting all those things together and adding the fact that we don't know where we are in terms of looking at maps and the street signs are a little bit different, generally we come off as having no idea about what's going on. There's also some things about the way Americans dress that makes it easy from a mile away to spot them. For example, middle-aged men tend to all dress the same when they go on vacation. They all look like golfers on a trip because they have like their Dockers and a polo shirt, and maybe they throw on that cheap baseball cap just to make it super American. With regard to females, the big giveaway is the width of your pants, or as they say here, trousers. You tend to wear things that are more wide leg, where British and European women wear things that have skinny legs. First of all, when you go to a pub, or what you might call a bar, you tend to stay there the entire evening. Londoners like to go to one pub for a little bit, have a round or two, meet their friends, and then head off to somewhere else. So in the course of an evening, they might go to 5 or 6 places, where Americans, you're camping out all night long. I can't tell you how many times I've been at a pub and I hear some American on vacation telling everybody about how he went to Trafalgar Square and he went to the Tower and he went to Buckingham Palace and thought he might see the Queen, and he's from Arizona and he has a friend who lived here in college. No one cares. Just have your drink and get on with it. This next thing actually happened a few weeks ago when my husband and I were in Prague. We were staying at a 5-star hotel and we were at breakfast, and this man walked in and very quickly went to the bar and loudly asked the person behind the bar if he could have a coffee to go. And I was like horrified because that's not how you ask for a coffee here. First of all, it's takeaway, and okay, fine, a couple words, big deal. But to walk into a hotel like that and treat people like they're some kind of McDonald's or Starbucks was just very American. If you're English, I'd love to see in the comments some ideas that you have. Please be nice, because surely Americans have made some observations about you when you travel to my home state of Florida or other places in the US. Finally, there's something that I can't win on no matter how many years I've lived here, and that's pronouncing places with an English accent. And I'm kind of torn when I say things because I don't want to sound like Madonna or Gwyneth Paltrow and have some phony British accent. In the same vein, when I pronounce places like Worcester, I'm not even gonna do it right. I'm not even gonna come close. Worcester, a city in England, or a place that I have grocery shopped, I call Sainsbury's, but I have been blasted in YouTube comments from English people because I don't say Sainsbury's, but to me it looks like there's a U in there. Anyhow, you can't win when it comes to pronouncing location names. Can you tell me what you think when somebody tries to say an English location with a slightly American accent? Does it sound phony, or are we truly destroying the name of a city like Worcester when we say it with our American accent? So there we go, Sunny friends, how to spot American tourists in London. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunny News so you don't miss any future updates about things to do in London and an American's point of view on living in London. And as always, thank you for watching.